Hello, I'm Annamaria, Quality Manager at CT Skills, and today we are doing autocorrect and the most Googled questions about our industry. And here is...
I'm Simon, I'm a tutor at CT Skills. I often teach warehousing and sometimes construction.
I'm Alex, I'm the Chief Exec at CT Skills, and I'm really looking forward to doing this Google Autocorrect. So I brought along my friend Oscar, who is currently unemployed, in order to help us with this task.
Apprentice, 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 apprentice.
Why is classroom learning better than online? Well, you get to deal with lovely individuals like myself, face to face, very personal approach to things. We can cover all different aspects of learning, so you've got your different styles, we all learn differently, we all need different things, so we can provide those in the classroom environment. It's much easier to tailor it.
Next.
Here's classroom, one word. Yeah, it says it there, look. Classroom.
That's a
Two
good
words.
answer.
Room in the class, 2 words. Is classroom education meant to be fun? Yes, I believe it is meant to be fun. You learn much better if you enjoy what you're doing, what you're learning. Nobody wants to learn about something they're not interested in.
When was the last time you did something different that made it fun? I think you just mentioned...
Yesterday. Went on a day trip yesterday. Went to the Christmas market as part of a group exercise. So it was all about planning the activity. So the learners could take service users in health and social care out and about. Yeah, so there's lots of fun.
Why is my classroom so cold?
Well, I tutor in the Derby Centre. It's a very old building, so it's probably haunted.
Really?
Possibly.
Do you know
so
the
if the
history?
temperature drops, it's probably haunted now. I know there is somebody there called, I think her name's Annie, that haunts it.
Really?
This is real, yeah.
It's just over the road from the old Derby jail.
Some of the tutors are
500
extremely
years
old as well. And it's a
Yeah.
bit, they get like creaky and rickety and things like that.
Yeah.
And the building.
Can you name?
No, I wouldn't like to say. I wouldn't like to incriminate myself, but some of the tutors are really old.
I would say that our classrooms are generally kept at an ambient temperature that
Yes.
maximises learning.
Yeah.
Right, let's do some peeling and pulling.
You're doing really well that, Simon. Bit of practice.
Pressure.
Do training providers offer courses for all ages? Yeah, they do, really. I mean, we really focus on young people and adults aged 16 upwards. What's our oldest learner?
I was going to ask.
65.
Is it 65 for construction? I think it is 65, yeah.
Yeah, never too old to stop learning. But we're not a school, we're not a college, so we're very much more focused at 16 upwards and adult learners. So yeah, all ages.
A bit more confidence. Good.
Do training providers like their employees?
Sorry, I'm listening.
I'd say that's a very, very good question. There are certain employees that we are very, very fond of. There are certain employees that have
Make
some
us
development.
Some issues.
Beaming off questions.
But yeah, we legally have to like our employees, because without them we are absolutely nothing. As a training provider, if we don't have employees that are bright, intelligent, charismatic,
Good looking.
humorous, and that are capable of engaging and exciting, young people, adults, golden retrievers.
Yeah.
If we don't have likeable people, then we don't have a business. So yeah, we do like our employees, genuinely, and not because contractually we have to. Next question. Does an apprentice pay tax?
Yes, they do. So, although this is educational class, this education, you are you contracted with your employer, and you pay the same tax as any other people and person in employment. So yes, you do pay tax.
What does an apprenticeship assessor actually do?
Oh my God, loads of things. So they are extremely busy individuals, so they are going out and about.
Why do you reckon this is one of the most Googled questions? Do you think it's because it's people wanting to become an apprenticeship
Yeah, I
assessor?
think
So they
so.
say, what does an apprenticeship assessor
Yeah.
actually do? Or is it learners saying, what do they actually do?
Yes,
How do
because
they
they
help and
probably
contribute?
didn't feel that they did anything, or maybe they inspired to be an apprenticeship assessor. No, they do loads of things. So obviously they have a caseload of 30 plus learners that they visit individually on one-to-one basis. They also do classroom-based sessions as well. They deliver workshops, then they have to assess the work that the apprentices submit to them. They have to manage the e-portfolios. They have to support learners who have additional needs, prepare them for unemployed assessment. It's a very complex and quite tough job, to be honest, to be an apprenticeship assessor. I used to be an apprenticeship assessor myself.
So why did you turn your back on it?
Because
couldn't
it's a
hack it
very
anymore,
complex and difficult job.
Right, so does an apprenticeship only work for young people?
Apprenticeship works for everyone, so just like the classroom-based training, we have apprentices who are already in the workplace and not on an apprenticeship wage but employed full-time by the employer, and yeah, it works for all ages.
What makes adult education different to school? Depends on your experience of school, but I certainly believe that it's a much more fun environment. It's more conducive to learning. There's a lot more, but it's a lot less rigid. You see, we're a bit more flexible within adult education, and I believe that does make the experience a better one for most people. And a lot of people, when you ask them about their experience of school, they didn't enjoy it.
It's the smaller classes that makes it like
Yeah.
really like rather than.
It does, yeah. You grow sort of by the end of a course. You feel like you're part of something, part of a group. You've got a bit of a brotherhood, should we say?
What education level is GCSE?
Well, GCSE means
Yeah.
it's a difficult one. GCSE means General Certificate in Secondary Education, doesn't it? So it is a secondary level certificate, and dependent on what grades you achieved at GCSE and what grades you're looking to achieve going forward, we do have certain courses that match GCSE level. So for example, your functional skills level 2, that's where you're starting to look at a GCSE pass in maths and English. So they're very useful for people that didn't get that at GCSE and want to go on and do that.
What does an adult education course cost?
Well, pretty similar to an answer that Alex gave earlier. Looking at adult education overall, it can be free. A lot of our courses are free of charge, but it depends on what you're doing and where you're doing it. You could go on in adult education and do a degree, which Alex mentioned £60,000. I don't think you'd be wrong with that. So most of our courses are free, and people are choosing our courses over other courses that are costing them a lot of money. So all about the value, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
What education level do I need on a CV?
What you need on your CV is the education level that you have. You shouldn't lie on your CV. If your education level is, for whatever reason, a low one, then that's absolutely fine. We can grow those skills. That's what it's all about. That's what you run our courses for. But for that moment in time, that snapshot of your skills, which is what a CV is, you should always be honest and open. Don't be putting things on there such as I have a law degree when you don't, because you might find yourself in hot water very, very quickly. You get found out. So that's the answer.
Really in what? Yes!
How to find apprenticeship employers. So you can contact directly us, and we have a pool of employers looking for apprentices, but you can also go on the government website, find an apprenticeship, and there are vacancies across the UK that employers are looking for apprenticeships and apprentices. So probably the best is to just contact directly, because we have the relationship with the local employers, and we can support you through the process from the very beginning, finding an employer and then being prepared for the interview with that particular employer. does training provider even mean?
What does training provider
Yeah.
even mean? What a strange question.
I asked this.
I think it's a company that will work with people that are looking to develop skills or confidence or get qualifications that will either help them get a job or progress in their job, get a promotion, or just feel that much more confident about doing their job. What's it like to work for, as we mentioned in the previous question, the best training provider?
I've never worked for a training provider before. This is my first job in the industry, and I must admit it's been a real eye-opener in a positive way. I love it. I'm not just saying this because I'm sat next to Alex Ford. It's a great company to work for. We do enjoy what we do. Everybody, bar nobody, would say how good it is to work with CT Skills. And the roles, the jobs that we all do have an impact on people's lives.
Yeah.
It sits well with us because we're helping people improve and make a difference to what they do. So yeah, it's beautiful.
Well, sure, it's tough at times as well,
Yeah.
but when it's you can see the impact. It's really rewarding.
Makes it all worthwhile.
Yeah, definitely. And we have days like this when we have dogs and coffee and chats and filming and fun and laughter.
I'd really, honestly, hand on heart, like to thank both of you for helping out
Is
with
it for me?
this.
Sorry.
Cut.
Cut!
No, carry on.